Hello, hi, good evening. Happy to be connected. Today we are going to learn about how to create subdiscipline and how to organize your project browser. So we are using Revit 2025 and you might see some difference in the project browser. Uh, so you can see here there's a small rectangle. So that rectangle is not available before 2024. So these are latest functionality in Revit, but the concept is simple. Okay, so what I'm going to teach you today can be done in the earlier version also. These rectangles are for whether this view is used in a sheet or not. So otherwise everything will be same. Okay, so you can learn how to organize your project browser. So continue watching this video till the end so that you will learn better. All right, see, in this channel I'm creating lots of architecture videos and structural related videos, but today what am I going to teach is basically followed in mechanical, electrical and plumbing models. So this is for an example I tell you. So for example, so we have to see the difference between architecture template, structural template and mechanical template. Let me create a project with the architecture template. Okay, so in the architecture template we have default project browser settings, and here you can see project browser all, so you can't edit. So this is set up with all, so that comes with the family type, so floor plan, ceiling plan, 3D. Okay, so just a normal project browser settings, whatever the view you create as new, or if you duplicate, that's going to stay under floor plans. Okay, so I'm going to show you a difference. Let's create a structure plan. Before that, I'm going to close this project. Let's discipline is changed to structure. Otherwise, it's the same view and it comes under floor plans. If I change this to architecture, so I can also change the same template. Okay, so here we have structural plan. So this is as a family name. Okay, so that's why it's showing as structural plan. Otherwise the view is same, so you can also take the floor plan views. So here if you open and you can see floor plans. Yeah, so if I open structural, if I open a mechanical template, so that might surprise you. For example, if I take a mechanical template, so here you can see this project organizer organized based on discipline. So we have discipline and subdiscipline. So this mechanical is a discipline and HVAC is a subdiscipline. And as usual, we have floor plan, the floor plan, ceiling plan, elevations we have. But so we have a special subdiscipline here. So I'm going to show you how this created. Okay. So let's check this project browser. If I go to project browser, how I do it, just right click here and you will get the options, browser organization, and here you can see this is sorted with the discipline. Okay, so if I go to edit type, so we don't have any filter. That means whatever I create, that's going to appear in project browser, but we have a sorting rule. So that's so these views will be sorted based on the discipline. Okay, so that is mechanical discipline, architecture discipline, structural discipline. Okay, subdiscipline by default with the Revit it won't come for architecture template. Okay, so we have to create in case if you want to create one for architecture or structure. So with the mechanical template, the default template has subdiscipline. So if you want to have a new subdiscipline, then you can just fill a new name, then it will be added to a new subdiscipline. But if you want to keep this name with a different name. Instead of subdiscipline, you can say drawing type. So you can do that because this is just a name. This is just a text, but you have to add a project parameter. Okay. And then we have family and type. So this family and type is the floor plan. Okay. So based on family and type, then we have the listing. Okay. So it comes under sort by view name ascending order. Okay. So okay, so that's how it is. Once you have the subdiscipline, so subdiscipline, where is it mentioned? For every project, in case if you're adding a project parameter, you can check the project parameters under manage, and if you go to project parameter and we have subdiscipline, this is a user created parameter, so that we have an option to delete this parameter. Okay, if you want to create one more, you can create. Okay, so now let's focus on subdiscipline. Okay, so here for the view it is created. Let's go to project parameter, and if you go to edit, and here you can see this is project parameter. We can't edit because it's already created, but we can rename, and we can also change the title and the category, for which category it is applicable. We can see here it is views. For views it is created, and values are aligned per group type. Okay, so where can I see this subdiscipline? This is a view property. So for every view you will see a subdiscipline. So that's coming under graphics. So here we have discipline, mechanical, and subdiscipline we have HVAC. You can also give a new subdiscipline. For example, if I duplicate this view, and for this view, if I change the subdiscipline to plumbing is already there, just to give a name. Okay, and you can see that's creating a new header, and with the family type floor plans, under floor plans we have the duplicated view. Okay, so this is very simple. The first thing, you need to know how to create a project parameter. Then you have to know how to use the parameter to organize your project browser. That's it. Okay, so let's use the same concept for an architecture project. Okay, let's go to file, close. Okay, so the same concept is used for view folder. So I have already created a video on how to create a view folder parameter in Revit, so you can check that video. So if you watch this video, you will understand the same concept. So let's continue watching this video. I'm going to create a new project. Okay, let's create architecture template. Okay, so this is an architecture template. Now let's say I'm creating floor plans. Okay, I'm creating floor plans. Then what will I create? I'm going to use the same floor plan for toilet plans, and I'm going to create the same for interior plans, right? So I have to put the same level 0 plan under floor plan, under toilet plan, under interior plan. So I have to duplicate the same view, but I have to put it in a under a folder. I have to keep it under a folder. So that's what I'm going to create. First, let's create a parameter. Okay, let's go to manage, and let's go to project parameter, and here you can see there is nothing because nothing is created. I'm going to create one and go to create new parameter. So in Revit everything is like icons only, so you have to hover over each icon. In case if you are new to Revit, okay, just hover over every icon and find new parameter and memorize. Okay, memorize. So next time when you open project parameter,
Yes.
it will be easy for you. Okay, so here you can see new parameter. So if I click here, and now I have two options. I can create the same parameter as a shared parameter. So I can use the same concept in all the project, or I can just use this concept only for this project. So if I have to use the same, then I have to do the same steps again. Okay, so that's the difference between project parameter and shared parameter. And you can read the description note, you can read the note. Okay, so for now I'm going to use project parameter, and let's give a name, subdiscipline. You can give any name. Okay, so that's very important to understand because it's just a name, parameter name. Oh, discipline, is that correct? Is that right? Is that right? Let's do a spell check. Okay, so it's not a discipline, it's discipline. Discipline. Okay, and then I'm going to group under, okay, discipline. It's going to be common. That means you can use the same parameter for architecture, structure, energy, electrical, for all the discipline you can use. And the parameter type going to be a text, so that I can put number and the text. And it can be grouped under any title, but let's take graphics. Okay, and it's going to be instance property. Values are aligned per group type. Oh, that's fine. It can also vary by group instance, doesn't matter. Then it's very important to choose a category. So for which category, for which element you want to use. So I'm going to use this for views only, not for the sheets. Okay, okay, so let's say, okay, so I have subdiscipline parameter now. Say okay. Now you see here, so this is a view, and we are checking under graphics. And if you see discipline, architecture, and if you come down, we have subdiscipline. Nothing is mentioned. That's okay. So we have this subdiscipline. Okay, so uh, I'm going to mention these three floor plans. I'm going to select these three, and I'm going to mention it as, so any name. It just plans, floor plans, floor plans, floor plans under floor plans, or it can be any name. Okay, let's say lighting. Lighting. Okay, lighting. It's a sub-discipline. Okay, but still you see, so we don't see that lighting title here. Okay, so to group these um, views under lighting, you have to use the sub-discipline parameter in your project browser organization. So select the project browser title, so it's view. Okay, so then right click, browser organization, and then so you can also create a new rule. Okay, or you can also just edit the existing rule. So I'm going to edit the existing rule. I'm going to select this as a discipline. Okay, I'm going to edit. Okay, so by default, what rule is applied will show here. So what it says, the group under discipline. Okay, and then um and then by subdiscipline, and then take family and type. So in case if I don't show the family and type, what will happen? What will happen? So all the sections and elevation will come under the same lighting plan. So that's why it's very important to mention the family name, family and type, or a family and type, at least use family and type. Okay, that's fine. And if you say apply, and now you can see some changes in your project browser. You see here, so all the views are under architecture discipline, and so whatever is not uh, defined, for example the ceiling plan, if I select subdiscipline is not defined, so that's coming under a question mark title. Okay, but the views what we defined as lighting, there, that is coming under lighting. Okay, that's coming under lighting. Then we have floor plans. Okay, so let me show you. So let's select these two and select subdiscipline. So next, so first time when you type, you have to type. The next time you can use the down arrow. Okay, so and you can select, and now you can see those two ceiling plans coming under lighting. I can also take all the elevations under lighting, subdiscipline lighting, and I can take the 3D view also under lighting. So that's okay. So we don't have to take the 3D view under lighting. We can also mention it as default. Okay, so when other user creating a 3D view, then that will also come under question mark until you define a subdiscipline, that's going to appear under question mark. That's okay. Now let's create interior plans. Okay, so now what am I going to do? I'm going to duplicate these views. Okay, and I'm going to group these views under interior. So let's take, you can also duplicate the view like this. You can duplicate the view by right clicking, just say duplicate, and rename and lighting. Oh, we have lighting. So interior. Okay, then let's rename this view level 1 interior. Okay, okay, so these two should come under interior. Okay, as we have duplicated the view, it's by default it's coming under the same subdiscipline, so we just have to change. So I'm going to select these two. So let's press Ctrl and select these two view and define subdiscipline as interior. Okay, and now you can see these two views are coming under interior here. Okay, so that's all about creating a subdiscipline parameter and organizing your project browser based on subdiscipline. Okay, so I hope you have understood how to create a subdiscipline parameter and how to organize your project browser. If you have any doubt, please contact me on my WhatsApp. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you. Bye bye. 1 second. So in case if you want to learn more about parameter and shared parameter, I suggest you to watch this video. Okay, let me show you quickly. Let's go to my channel. Okay, so I recommend to watch this video. Okay, so we are live now, so that's why it's showing up. So just search here. Okay, go to my channel page and search here parameter or shared parameter. So you will get a number of videos. Okay, and I suggest you to watch this video, shared parameters and the project parameters in Revit. Okay, if you watch this video, you will understand how to create a project parameter and how to create a shared parameter. You will also understand why are we creating these parameters. Okay, so that's all about today. Okay, thanks for watching. If you're having any doubt, please contact on the mobile number. Thank you. That's all for today. Thank you very much. Bye.